Welcome back to AutoMatrix. Today, we're looking at something that doesn't just compete in the Overland world. It dominates it. This is the 2026 Toyota EMBERHORN X 6X6. And this insane 6X6 might have just destroyed every Overland truck on the planet. This isn't a build for weekend camping. This isn't a lifted pickup with bigger tires. This is a purpose-built, six-wheel drive expedition machine engineered to conquer terrain most vehicles wouldn't even attempt. Let's break it down. At first glance, the EMBERHORN X looks aggressive. Wide stance, reinforced body, massive ground clearance. But then, your eyes move to the rear, and you see it. 6 wheels. A true 6x6 drivetrain configuration. 3 axles, all powered, all torque managed independently. Up front, you get Toyota's reinforced heavy-duty steering axle. In the rear, dual-driven axles with locking differentials and adaptive torque distribution. That means maximum traction in mud, sand, snow, rock, you name it. If one wheel slips, the others compensate instantly. This isn't traction control. This is terrain domination. The foundation of the 2026 EMBERHORN X starts with a heavily modified high-strength steel ladder frame, reinforced to handle extreme payloads and overland stress. Toyota engineers extended the chassis to accommodate the third axle, redistributing weight for stability under heavy expedition loads. The suspension system? Fully upgraded long-travel adaptive coilover system with remote reservoirs. Rear tandem axles connected via intelligent articulation management system to keep all 6 wheels planted as much as possible. The result? Insane stability on uneven terrain. Rocks, deep ruts, riverbeds. The EMBERHORN X crawls through them like it was built for it. Because it was. Now, let's talk power. Under the hood sits a 3.5-liter twin-turbo V6 hybrid powertrain. Heavily tuned for expedition torque delivery. Estimated output? Over 600 horsepower. Nearly 750 lb-ft of torque. That torque is delivered through a reinforced 10-speed automatic transmission paired with a dual-range transfer case designed specifically for 6x6 load distribution. Low-range crawl mode allows precise control over technical terrain. High range keeps highway cruising smooth and surprisingly refined. Yes, it's extreme, but it's still a Toyota, which means reliability is part of the equation. The exterior design of the EMBERHORN X blends rugged overland function with aggressive futuristic styling. Wide fender flares covering all 6 oversized off-road tires. Front steel bumper with integrated winch system. Roof-mounted LED light bar. Reinforced rock sliders. Rear modular expedition bed system. Everything has a purpose. Nothing is decorative. The rear cargo area is where things get serious. Instead of a standard truck bed, the EMBERHORN X features a fully integrated modular Overland system. Slide-out storage drawers, integrated water tank system, external power ports, rooftop tent mounting platform, or optional hardshell expedition canopy. Toyota designed this truck to support long-range exploration without external support. You could disappear into the wilderness for weeks, and the EMBERHORN X wouldn't blink. Now step inside. The cabin feels like a luxury SUV fused with an expedition control center. Premium leather-trimmed seats with contrast stitching. Digital instrument cluster with terrain analytics. Large infotainment screen featuring off-road mapping with satellite integration. Multi-terrain select system with settings for sand, rock, mud, snow, and deep trail. Everything is within reach. Everything feels intentional. You don't feel like you're in a modified truck. You feel like you're in a factory-engineered expedition weapon. Rear seating remains spacious thanks to the extended wheelbase. The EMBERHORN X doesn't sacrifice comfort for capability. This is important because true overland journeys aren't short. They're long. Hours, days, weeks. Comfort matters. Let's talk durability. Underbody skid plates protect critical components. High-mounted air intake system allows deep water crossings. Upgraded cooling system ensures the twin-turbo hybrid powertrain performs even in extreme heat. Reinforced. Drive shafts distribute torque evenly between both rear axles. This isn't a show build, it's engineered for punishment. And here's where the EMBERHORN X separates itself from traditional overland builds. Technology. Toyota's adaptive overland intelligence system continuously monitors wheel slip, axle load balance, suspension articulation, pitch and roll angles. Power distribution. The system automatically adjusts torque delivery between the front axle and dual rear axles to maintain optimal traction. You don't just drive through obstacles. The truck helps you conquer them. Despite its aggressive capability, highway behavior remains surprisingly refined. The extended wheelbase improves straight-line stability. Active suspension dampening smooth road imperfections. Wind noise is controlled through aerodynamic body shaping. This is a 6x6 that can crawl through mountain passes and then cruise comfortably back to civilization. Now let's address the big question. Did this just destroy every overland truck? In terms of capability, factory integration, reliability, and power, it's hard to argue otherwise. Most 6x6 builds are aftermarket conversions. The EMBERHORN X feels purpose-designed, balanced, engineered, complete. Imagine this scenario. You're climbing a steep, rocky incline in the mountains. The front axle grips. The first rear axle climbs. The second rear axle pushes from below. All 6 wheels working in harmony. No wheel spin, no hesitation, just controlled mechanical confidence. That's what 6-wheel drive does when it's engineered properly. And visually, it looks unstoppable. The triple axle stance gives it a planted, almost armored appearance. It doesn't look like a pickup. It looks like a machine built for exploration at the edge of the map. Rumors suggest the 2026 Toyota EMBERHORN X 6x6 will be produced in limited numbers, potentially targeting elite overland enthusiasts and extreme expedition markets. Pricing hasn't been officially confirmed, but expected to sit well above standard TRD Pro territory. Because this isn't a trim level, it's a platform. Toyota has always been synonymous with reliability in extreme conditions, from deserts to jungles to Arctic terrain. The EMBERHORN X takes that legacy and amplifies it. 6 wheels, more traction, more stability, more confidence. In a world full of modified builds and lifted trucks trying to look extreme, the 2026 Toyota EMBERHORN X 6x6 doesn't try. It simply is a factory-built overland monster, a 6-wheel expedition weapon, a truck that doesn't just compete, it redefines the category. This isn't just another overland truck. This is the moment the 6x6 segment leveled up. And here, at AutoMatrix, we bring you the machines that push boundaries and break expectations. If you love extreme vehicles, next-gen engineering, and insane automotive creations, make sure you subscribe. Because the next revolution on wheels is already here, and it has 6 driven tires. See you in the next one.